Welcome to the video. I've been having some issues with getting my microphone to work. I picked up an adapter to be able to plug in an external mic because I was getting a lot of wind noise on the Kayak, and anytime you bump anything it kind of echoes through everywhere. But this whole thing is a bit of a work in progress. This was filmed back in November when they did a stock to try to get people out on the lakes to fish on Black Friday weekend. So it actually covers over a couple of days. I ended up catching 3 of the AAA trout they stocked in here, and they're all right around the 2-pound plus range. Pretty healthy fish, and they actually taste pretty good too. I added a trolling motor to the back with a custom bracket I made, and I've also got a control box with a PWM for speed, a forward and reverse switch, and then I manually adjust the trim with a rope. And I can get this thing going up to about 3.5 miles an hour, and I just steer with my feet because I got some ropes running back through the Kayak and then attached onto the shaft of the trolling motor. It's really fun when it works. However, today on the lake, this didn't work out as planned. Here I kind of sped it up, and this is just me trying to troubleshoot what actually went wrong. And I had a few wires not connected exactly as I should have. And while testing it out, I actually ended up popping the fuse on the PWM. And I was not thinking ahead far enough to put a spare fuse in this box. So it wasn't long and I was paddling. I will say this Kayak paddles very well. With all the weight I have on here, with the extra battery, me and my winter pounds, and everything else, it moves good. I was impressed. It's one way to keep yourself warm in November. I found a nice little cove over here and was able to hook into a fish before it got heavily populated with a bunch of other fishermen. As soon as they saw anybody catch a fish, it was like they came flying in out of nowhere. But it's kind of why I like to fish lakes that haven't been stocked and go for the native fish. As soon as they dump a stock in there, it's just a zoo. But it's still fun to reel them in. These triplets put up a pretty good fight. I'm still not used to having a camera in front of my face, so the reactions are fairly natural because I pretty much forgot the camera was even there. This was the first fish I've caught in a while, actually. There's a few fishing trips I've been on. And as always, it feels good to set that hook. This is me kind of struggling along with putting them on a bump board, taking measurements to kind of see how long they are. I picked up this bump board off of Amazon. It's got some styrofoam in it, so if I drop it all clumsily, it'll just float in the water. Which is more than I can say for that phone, which got real slippery. And after this trip, I decided to get some kind of tether. And I'm just going to tether that to my life vest so it doesn't sink to the bottom. you get in your way? Fucking asshole. You gotta be kidding me. You can see him facing this way. I only face one way in a kayak. It's hella busy here, but peanut butter and jelly tube struck again. Got a little chunky one. Put up a decent little fight too. I think I got it on camera. The only problem is when I got him into the boat, like, I don't have any pliers on me or anything. I had the net, at least. But I was like, now what? People are out here on like anything that floats, it's insane. I kind of wish I would have drugged Babs over here with a for sale sign on it, like, hey, you want to upgrade so you don't die? Like, look at this, pretty nice. Alright, well, I've calmed down enough that I think I can fish again.
You got any strikes yet?